welcome. This is Ruth and it's day 5, it's the 5th of December, and I'm going to open window number 5 in Spellbinders Crafty Advent Calendar for 2024. Just before I do that, I want to say a big thanks to all my new subscribers. You're very welcome here, and thanks for watching and leaving me some lovely comments in the last couple of days. So I'm very excited to see what's in here today, but don't forget you can go back and have a look at what I've made with the other day's videos. They're all already posted. And without further ado, let's find where number 5 is. It's here. There we are. Let's just open it. It's 2 dies today again, and that reminds me just to let you know that there are 14 dies in here. There are 3 clear stamp sets, 2 stencils, 2 embossing folder strips and 3 sequin packs, so lots to look forward to. And it's day 5. I've just checked before I started making this video and there are some still available. They are fabulous value for money, and even if you just wanted to treat yourself, you're getting loads and loads of things. Even if you don't want it as an advent calendar, there's loads and loads of things that you could get in there at a really good price. But that's up to you. You'll know what you can afford and what suits your crafty budget and stash as well. Anyhow, this is today's, and if you haven't subscribed, don't forget to do that and hit the notification bell. You'll be able to see all the rest of them as they come up, because I'm going to have something made with every day. And as I've said before, well, I'm actually enjoying doing a video every day at the moment, but we'll see how that goes because December can get very busy. Anyhow, thanks so much for watching, and don't forget, if you're enjoying it, to give it a big thumbs up and leave me a little comment. I'm going to die cut some of these and see what creative ways we can use them, because I know you've been enjoying the last few days some sort of outside the box ideas with some of the dies, and I'm looking at this and I think, what could I do with this? I definitely only have time to make one card today, but I'm going to tell you a few things that sort of popped into my mind as I was looking at this. I thought it would make a lovely border down a panel there, and then you could also use another one on the other side like that and put your focal point in the center there. I also thought that, I don't know why, but it just reminded me of a kind of a spring effect, and I imagined a little furry animal, not a real animal of course, but a little furry toy animal popping up and down from that. And this is from the die of the month for November, and it's this little animal, and I thought, what is that, a little sloth? And I thought if that was die cut and hanging from that, you could imagine that bouncing up and down in your window or something. That was another way of it. And then it kind of reminded me of bunting, because it's not even the kind of die, if you put that on your card, it does actually bend a little bit, and you could put it across the top and have it as lights or whatever. You could also make a frame from it for the outside of a card, so you could have it this way around. I've got it out in all sorts of different shades of turquoises and blues and whatnot, but you could have that flatter side coming into the center, and you could have a frame. You could have them all the one color, of course, and you could have it self-colored on, you know, like white on white or turquoise on turquoise, and then that would make a beautiful faux embossed panel as well. But I thought for the card that I was going to make, I have taken a 6x6, so this is a square card. I've got some lovely teal card here, and I've used then the 3D embossing folder for the month for December 2024. It is absolutely gorgeous, and it's on my desk, and I've been using it a lot lately. You're going to see more of that in a day or two, because I have other things made with it. But right at the minute, I've embossed a panel and I've put it right on top of here, so that's going to go on there. And that's the background of my card made, the front panel. Now, I have gone back to the Festive Friends, which is the die of the month, small die of the month for October 2024. I was going to put this on, but then I decided against it. That's from a different set. I have taken this beautiful bear because I really love him. He's so cute. I've cut him out in grey card, and I've put lighter grey on the muzzle or the nose. Here is black, and the cheeks are pink, and the little ears are pink as well. And you can see how you just add those pieces in at the back. Then I took the sweater, pullover, whatever, that die, and I cut that out in some teal card That's my favourite colour if you hadn't already noticed. Teal, turquoises, all those things. And that is going to go on here. I might just actually glue it on to start off with and keep them all together. Now I've cut this die out in the same colour as the sweater, the pullover, and I have glued it directly on top of a panel of lovely turquoise glitter card, and I'm just going to cut around that because that then shows up through all those little holes or the little pattern pieces on the top of that die, and it just sparkles and it's really, really lovely. That's going to go on there. So I thought that we could have another pattern on his pullover by using some of these, and I'm going to glue them just across here. And there he's got a lovely patterned sweater. Popped the little collar or the little polo neck up on 3D foam pads, and then I've put the bear onto the card on 3D foam pads. So as well as that, there's texture on the background and on here as well. So lots going on there. Now, I really love combining different bits and pieces from different die sets. So I've gone back to the birthday wishes, which is the small die of the month for November. This one's called Birthday Bliss. And I've got the balloons here. So this is actually the strings for the balloons. My glue. Right, let's go. And I'm going to slide that in just like that. I'm going to add the balloons up in the top here. Back to my little squiggly bit. I don't even know what you would call that, but it's really, really nice, and I'm going to use it across the corner of the card here and give it a little bit of a shape. So I'll add some glue onto that first of all, and then I'll glue it down there. And I've then gone back to, well, some of these die sets have so many bits and pieces that you can use in them. It's Simon Hurley's classic Christmas tree, and there's a little set of stars in there. I've just cut them out. There's the stars there, if I could just lift them. There, but there's all sorts of things, little baubles and different pieces. So whenever you buy a die set, never just think of it as a one-trick pony. There's all sorts of bits and pieces that you'll be able to use on other things as well, and I'm sure you've seen me do this many a time, but I'm doing it again here. I'm going to put this on here and then hang little stars from there, and this could do a birthday card or Christmas, just whatever you prefer. So much for one card. You know what happened. I lifted out that Simon Hurley stamp die set, this one here, just to get those little stars, and of course I added this piece on and it reminded me of lights on a Christmas tree. So I cut out the tree in some sea salt green card, and then I took these layers and I added them on top of it, just on the same colour of card, so that there wasn't too much going on it, because I'm going to add the, well, is this tinsel or is it lights? I'm not sure. We'll decide that in a minute or two. But I've gone ahead anyway with the background of the card first so that I have it ready. I have used Simon Hurley's absolutely beautiful embossing folder. Look at that. Isn't that absolutely beautiful? And I have put that onto some mirror card, Again, it's the same colour as I used for the little balloons on the last one. So that's Marina Mist, and that's a tonic one. And that's going on there. I absolutely adore that embossing folder. In fact, are you like me? Do you just love embossing folders? What's not to love about that? You could just ink that and put Happy Christmas across it, and there's a beautiful card already. But I am going to put this on here, and then I've cut out the little base for the tree here. But first of all, I'm going to take some of these and just put them in swags across the tree like that, and I'll tuck these little pieces in behind or just cut them off. Well, what do you think? I added some gold star up to the top there, and I cut some more out. Then I had a little look at the other dies, and I was going to add some baubles and things, but I came back to my pale gold Nouveau drops here. So these are crystal drops, and I'm just going to add some on here. I think maybe like possibly little, I'm going to leave that as tinsel. I had thought it might be looking more like lights, and I was going to add a little drop at the bottom. So I think, I'm not sure. No, I'm just going to add these randomly over the card. Why did I even say I've only got time to make one card? Do you know, I actually really only have time to make one card, but I've made two, and dinner will have to be made rather quickly tonight because I got carried away again. I just loved it. I just love getting something and being creative with it, and I'm sure you're exactly the same, or you wouldn't be here watching. Why don't you just tell me down below in the comments some other ideas that you've had for this and what you might do with yours, or even if you would try this. Anyway, I will put the links to everything that I have used here down below in the description. Those will be my affiliate links, and I'll get a little commission from that, but it doesn't cost you anything extra. But actually it helps me come back and give you more ideas if you're enjoying that kind of thing. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell, and that way you'll see more when they come back, because this is only the 5th. I'll see you on the 6th again, hopefully, and most of the other days, if not all. I'm really enjoying reading all your lovely comments down below. I'm sorry I haven't had time to reply to them all yet. I do intend to reply. It's got really busy just with Christmas and all sorts of things going on, and I've had to do a little bit of extra work to help someone else out as well. So that has taken up a lot of time, but I really do appreciate the thumbs up, the comments, and all of the rest of it. But thanks so much for watching as well. And until next time, hopefully tomorrow, happy crafting. Bye bye. See you soon.